Alright, I pretty much just ended that last video that I made, which is probably out a day before this one. I have no idea. Waiting to see how my schedule on these sorts of things go. I realized in the last video, too, I never showed off the fact I'm wearing a Dragon Ball Z... Wow, I moved the wrong way. A Dragon Ball Z shirt. Cool, right? Anyway, this time I'm actually just going to jump right into the gameplay. Excuse me. I had a very not successful run there with the crazy character. Hopefully this time I can make up for that and do something, you know, actually have a decent run. Maybe I'll just go for the basic well-rounded. I'm a sucker for going for, like, the ethereal weapons, because for every certain amounts of enemies you kill, you get a plus, you know, like, just a stat boost, basically. Alright, I've beaten Danger 0 with the well-rounded character, so we're gonna go Danger 1. And see how that goes. And with any luck, this run will go a lot better than my last run. Not exactly sure how I'm going to build this yet, but, you know, I mean, that's the point of waiting to see what pops up in the shop, right? Sometimes you just gotta go with what the game gives you. You can't really argue too much. Actually, having dodge percentage this time is going to be kind of nice. I'm a sucker for attack speed. It's only 3%, but I'm going to go dodge chance, yeah. We're going to reroll. Pruner, huh? Oh, there's a cooldown on it. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a revolver, so every 6 shots, there's like a reload sort of deal. Makes sense. I'm gonna make this build a wacky one. I'm not gonna focus on any one, you know, weapon. I might just build up, like, 6 completely random things. See how that goes. Ironically, for my last video, I played the crazy character, you know? But I think this is going to be the real crazy build, because I'm going to try and do stuff that doesn't make any sense. The true crazy build. That's honestly a good name for the title. If I even remember that by the time I go to put the thing up on YouTube and do the title for it, I think that's what I might make it. If I were actually, you know, worried about, you know, doing that, I would probably grab my phone right now, write it down in there, and make sure that that actually happens. But you know what I'm not going to do? Grab my phone that's right in front of me and do that right now. Because I'd rather continue doing what I'm going to do. Why not? I'll throw in the Ghost Scepter. I think range should be good here. Let me save that for next time. And the Ghost Flint can be kind of useless if nobody's getting, like, super close to me, but I mean, that's just right now where, like, things are doing a decent amount of damage, and I'm going to be keeping people quite a bit away from me. There's going to come a point where they're going to be constantly swarming me, and I can't do anything about that. When that time comes, the Ghost Flint will do a really good job at making sure I get bonus attack speed. But for now, I am okay with not having it perform as best as it could. Crit chance. Have to add some luck. I would like to get some better quality stuff. That would be kind of cool. I don't want to use that. The hand, no. Not feeling that. A blue SMG. Let's lock that. And we'll grab that next. Like, I went to run towards that guy to use the Ghost Flint, and the revolver just absolutely blasted him. So anyways, I started blasting. You know, that's something too. I hope it doesn't bite me in the rear end, so to speak. If I'm saying something, and then just a random phrase pops up in my head, because I'm allowing myself to just say whatever comes to my mind, right? I'm not taking a second to, like, really sit here and process and make sure that what I'm saying is entirely okay to be saying, you know? And I'm hoping that that doesn't prove to be a bad thing. I would very much like it if anything that I said actually turned out to be, like, you know, well, for one thing, not crazy. For another thing, something that doesn't get me in trouble. That'd be cool. And for the last thing, something that makes sense. I feel like sometimes, even in my own head, you know, I say things to myself that don't make too much sense. I don't think that's an uncommon thing. I think a lot of people, well, actually, there are some people out there, and this is crazy to me. I'm obviously not insulting anyone who this does happen for, you know? I think, you know, we're all different. We're all built differently. But there are some people out there who don't have a voice in their head that talks to them. And that kind of blows my mind. Like, how do you go through life not hearing, like, yourself, you know? Saying things to yourself in your head, and I don't know, it's just, it's kind of wild. Alright, well, maybe one more time. No, that doesn't help me. I'm trying to do different things. But I mean, again, I'm not saying that in a way that, like, you know, I don't want to insult anybody if they're that type of person, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about it. It's just so weird to me, because I'm the type of person where I'm constantly hearing myself talking in my head whenever I'm not actually speaking out loud. And sometimes, even when I am speaking out loud, there's, like, overlapping, you know, obviously not schizophrenia levels where I'm hearing multiple voices in my head and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, who knows, maybe there's still time for me to go crazy. But, you know, I'm constantly mulling over things in my head. I only think about the day where that could end up being like a, you know, a harmful thing. Where I'm sitting here having like conversations with myself in my head, but I'm thinking about it in a sense as if it was like another person, and so then I'm starting to think like, oh, I had this conversation with this person, but it turns out I actually didn't. I'm gonna save that, because that's gonna be doing a decent amount of damage. I'm actually getting some good engineering. And even just a basic turret doing like 16 damage every time it hits something, that's not bad. And my SMG does 4. Albeit its attack speed is good, so, you know, it hits people multiple times, you know, like, pretty quickly. It's actually one of my biggest fears, you know, is the fact that it's, like, you know, getting old. You think about it, like, there's gonna come a point where you're not able to enjoy things anymore, you know? And not even just physically, but mentally. Things might be hard, and so you're trying to, you know, do things about that, but you just can't keep up mentally. And sometimes it very much works not only against you, but against others as well, where, you know, there's like people around you and you're doing more harm than good to them. And that's, you know, that's a depressing thought. But in the end, I mean, you know, as long as you surround yourself with people who understand that, right? And are still there for you. I don't know. That's a good thing, I think. To, like, you know, have people around you and stuff. As long as you have that, I think it's, you know, it's not so bad. Getting old and, you know, the whole risk there of things obviously not going as smoothly as they once did. I don't mean to get weirdly philosophical about that sort of thing. I don't know, I'm just trying to talk about whatever's on my mind. And what's on my mind right now is nothing that has to do with the game, apparently. I'm just kind of going off. Got wave 8. It is not going so bad. I think I've got a decently weird setup like I've been trying to do. A good mix of things. 2 of my weapons are going to, you know, give me stats, permanent stats when I get enough kills. And I like that. Oh, the attack speed. That could be good. Let's see. Yeah, the damage could be good. I know it's probably not beneficial to take anything but, like, the ones that are, like, tier 3 upgrades. But, I mean, a little extra luck could go a long way. Excuse me. I know I saved these for this time. I am going to take the landmines, but I'm going to take the SMG right now, because I can combine that and get an even better SMG. I'm going to save this, and wow, I'm saving a lot of things. Is that worth it? I think it's worth it. Alright. Yeah. Screw it. I mean, you know, it takes up 3 slots of the shop for next time. But oh well. It's good stuff, and I could really use it for my build. Again, there will definitely come a point where, you know, playing this game, doing this for videos, because I'm probably going to do this for, honestly, a lot of videos, I think. You know, this, Soulstone Survivors, more of that, you know. At some point, I will probably do Vampire Survivors down the line. I also would very much like to do just random videos of me doing Truck Simulator. That, I think, would be really cool. But again, for now, going off of what I was going to say, did I kill 15 enemies in a single explosion? No shit. How did I get that? What? What did it explode to do that? Was it a landmine? If I shift tab, I hope it doesn't show anything up on the stream, whatever. Yeah, kill 15 enemies with a single explosion. What? That's crazy. Huh. I've literally ran explosive builds trying to get that. I don't know, I guess if anyone notices this, please let me know in the comments, because I'm blind to what just happened. That was really cool, though. Good shit. Ooh, the medic... yeah, but that's only if it kills things, it does the lifesteal, right? So, I mean... technically could be good, I guess, but I still just have a tier 1 shuriken. That's fine. I mean, if anything, like I'm, you know, doing for the Soulstone Survivors videos, I could be doing the whole, you know, like, making a video around achievement hunting for this, and trying to make sure I'm getting all the achievements and stuff. But, you know, maybe that's after a bit, right? But right now, like I said it, you know, before, when we're... oh god, hold on. These are getting dicey. I think I said it before, in my first recording, for, Brotato here. I'm just trying to do this as a casual, you know, whatever. So, I'm starting off with doing some... oh, yeah, that was... nope. 10 waves. Alright. Hey, you know what? This has been like 14 and a half minutes now. Almost 15 minutes. Maybe I call this a shorter one. I don't think I'll put things in the title like, oh, unsuccessful in this run. You know? But, I don't know. I thought that was a pretty wacky run to try something different, where I'm not going with a bunch of things, you know, like stacking on top of each other. Not running the same type of weapons and everything. I know that technically that's something you don't want to do in this game, right? If you're trying to play optimally. But right now, I'm just trying to play for the sake of, you know, of doing it, right? In any case, I'm hoping that this was actually entertaining, and I will be doing more of it. More videos will be coming out. I promise that. As to how many more, I don't know, as long as this keeps up and seems like it's really good. And that being said, if you're enjoying what you're watching, I would very much love it if you would give the video a like. Maybe drop a comment saying something about what I said in the video. And follow my channel. Give me a subscription on YouTube. I know saying give me a subscription sounds like I'm on Twitch begging, like, give me a sub, it's only $5, you know, I'm not doing that. But subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is indeed free, and there will be more videos out like this one at some point. Probably, like, every day, you know, around the same time. If I get to the point where I'm doing enough recording, and I feel like just throwing more videos out there, there'll probably be, like, multiple in a day at some point. We'll see, though. Depends on how frequent I choose to sit down and do the whole recording thing. And, yeah, before this goes on any longer, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping in. See you in the next one.